everybody, I'm Stephanie Izard from Girl and the Goat on Randolph down in Chicago. Green City Market this morning, a little out of it. We're doing a demo of some rice crepes that we do at the restaurant. We take chow fun noodles and make them really thin and make them into crepes. Wrap it around some local veal. And then we've got some Romanesco that we got from Nichols Farm. It's kind of cool. Nobody ever knows what it is. It kind of looks like an alien vegetable to me. So we're going to demo it with that. We're going to saute it, make a puree. Should be tasty and fun. I have some helpers here with me today. Do you guys know, are you familiar with Common Threads? It's a fantastic organization that we're involved with. It's an after-school program for kids where they get to go cook after school. It's really cute. Most of them, see, they're like all as tall as me. But they come in and each day in the class they focus on a different country and they get to learn about healthy eating through all different cultures and everything like that. Wave, guys. So I thought I would show you guys how to make these crepes. It's really simple batter. It's just a little bit temperamental. And it's just about getting the right temperature and all those things. So you take your water, and it's really easy to do it in some sort of container with a lid because you can just shake it up. It's like shake and bake. 0.25 cups of water. And then we're going to use 3 different types of flour. We've got rice flour, tapioca flour, and cornstarch. And there's something about the mix of these flours that just they meld together and make this nice crispy rice noodle. And you can't really sub in any other flours. They're all sort of in here for a reason to make the batter work and to get it just right. You have to let it sit for about an hour and a half. Something magical happens in there in that hour. You just want to shake the batter at first, and then when you're about to use it, just give it a stir. Real good, because if you shake it too much, all of those bubbles make the crepe not come out. I'm going to do it over sort of medium-low heat. It might be too hot. I've had it on for a little while. Oh, it's not too hot. You basically don't want it to make too much noise when you pour it in. Can you guys see that up there? Cool. So you just sort of swirl it around until it fills the whole pan, and the heat's just going to let it sort of stick on there. Dump out what's left over. Put it on the stove, and then we kind of just want to steam it a little bit. So once this is done, I'm going to make a loud noise, so cover your ears. Just take it and whack it onto the table. It's just a little bit of the Braised Veal. Take it and we braise the legs and the shoulders. We braise them overnight. And we just saute this, a little bit of mushrooms, some shallots, put in a little bit of sambal, roll it up. And you've got a little rice noodle crepe. Because I liked the alien Romanesco, I just wanted to show you guys a couple things that you can do with it that are super simple. I think what we like to do at the restaurant is we take off, cut it in half, and you don't want to lose the cool look of it. Get them all off there. It's just the core, which rather than throwing this away, because it still has all the flavor, it's just not quite as cool looking. What we do is we just put it in the pot. I've got some all ready to go. You put them in there, and we're just going to make a puree out of it. What I like to do with my vegetable purees is put in one little Yukon potato or just a little piece of one. When you go to puree it, it just gets a much nicer texture. So you just put that in there, and then we're just going to put a little bit of our Kilgis heavy cream. I usually do equal parts of cream and chicken stock. You can definitely leave out some of the cream and do a little bit less just to keep it a little healthier, but we've got some awesome chicken stock here. So you've got about equal parts going on there. Turn it on low. Put a little cover on it. You just put a little piece of foil and just walk away and just let it go. It takes about, the Romanesco tends to break down pretty quickly. So it only takes about an hour. And you might want to go and stir it every once in a while. Cream tends to burn on the bottom of a pan. Just make sure it's on super low. And when it's done, you just pop it in your blender. It'll look like this. I wanted to show you guys a couple things that you can do with the mushrooms and a fun way that you can use up the stem. Put them in the oven for about 15 minutes until they lose a little bit of their moisture. Then all the extra water will come out and you'll be left with just the super flavorful. So we're just going to put the stems right in here. We'll pretend that they were just in the oven. Take a few of our canned tomatoes. You don't even have to chop them up. Just dump them on in there. We're going to make a mushroom gastrique. One of the most important things in cooking is, of course, seasoning with salt and pepper. But one of the other main thing is just having acid in the dish. That's why we use gastriques as a lot of sauces on our food. So we're just going to take our sherry vinegar and put it in there. And you want to do about a 1 to 4 ratio with this. So if you use a cup of vinegar, you can use about a 1/4 cup of sugar. So we just put in our sugar. And if you don't want to use sugar, again, for sort of a more healthy alternative, you can add in some maple syrup or some honey. And if you have some fresh thyme around, that would be great. Maybe a little bit of sage. Add a little bit of peppercorn. You're just going to put that on the stove and let it reduce for probably about a half an hour. But make sure that you're doing it sort of on low heat. So you're just going to let this reduce until it's sort of a syrupy consistency. So that's that. So you got your gastrique, your little, did you guys touch that crepe that was going around? Yeah. It's kind of cool and soft and interesting. And then for those of you that have tried it now, we try to crisp it up a little bit in the pan. I just really like the crunchy texture and then sort of the soft filling on the inside. So we've got a little bit of our Romanesco puree underneath, some sauteed Romanesco, a little bit of our shiitake mushrooms, and our mushroom gastrique. So super easy.
All right.
Well, thank you for coming out.